Greetings, greetings, rich rising, beautiful people. Welcome to the month of August. Yes, shout out to all my Leos out there celebrating a birthday or solar return this month. I say welcome to Leo season. We've been in Leo season since about the 22nd of July, but now we start the month of August. So for all of those August-born Leos out there, roar on. Okay, so I'm going to get immediately into it. If you are just tuning in, I am Tisha, and I have a company that's called Conscious Creations, where we create consciously. And what that means is this: what you put on your skin matters. One, because you deserve the best. Two, because everything that you put on your skin gets absorbed into your bloodstream, right? And it affects your body in one way or another. And so what you want to make sure is that the products that you put on your body does not contain chemicals that are going to be harmful to you. Actually, I did an Instagram live a couple of days ago where I posted an article about a woman who developed breast cancer, and she was talking about her realization she came to this awareness as it relates to the products that she was using, the beauty products specifically. So go check that out. My Instagram is @consciouscreations.live. My website is www.consciouscreations.live. There you can pick up body butters that are made with organic shea butters and coconut oils, all sorts of things that are, or not all sorts of things, but you know what I mean? They're made with shea butters, coconut oils, and essential oils, and they're usually therapeutic grade. I also use some fragrance oils that are very moisturizing and hydrating for the body. You can pick up herbal teas. I use nature to create, which is why you always find me in nature. But we use nature to create, as it is our inspiration for pretty much everything that we do. So that's that. The website, if I didn't mention, is www.consciouscreations.live. So if you have come across this channel, welcome, because that means that you are supposed to be here. There is something about the title, there is something about this video, there is something that resonates with where you are on your particular journey. And I make these videos for a number of reasons. One, because when I was on my awakening journey, on my wellness journey, my healing journey, one of the things that I needed was information about how to grow and what it was that I was experiencing. And so as I came across people that inspired me in different ways, I realized that there are things that each one of us has that can inspire and help someone else on their journey. And so as I have learned about intentional movement and just the intentionality of life itself, doing things with intention and with purpose, as opposed to simply existing and going about life. Sorry, I think that's the thing about nature, y'all. Bugs, but they're a vital part of our ecosystem. So, but it did bite me, just so you know. But anyway, so I make these videos for people who are on their journey or who are on whatever kind of journey they're on. But something about this video, I say, has resonated with you. And so I'm grateful that you're here. But whatever your gift is, know that you have a gift that you can share with other people to help them on their journey. And as you guys know, I won't go back into the entire story, but Conscious Creations was born because of me experiencing chronic pain and illnesses and diseases for many years. And it was now being on the other side of that I'm able to share these things with you all that I've learned along the way, with the goal and intention that it helps you on your journey. So today I want to talk once again about the sacred space, our reproductive organs, and the sacral chakra. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and look at some of the other videos where I talked about the sacral chakra, which is the energy center of your body that is centered. It corresponds with your reproductive organs. That thing really, I don't know what that was, y'all, but it corresponds with the reproductive organs, right? And it resonates with the color orange. So if you are having any issues with reproduction, creativity, lack of creativity, infertility, stagnation in your thoughts, stagnation even in your finances, this is something that you want to look at. And here's why. And here's why I'm going back on this issue. Because in my meditation today, I received a download that a lot of people are experiencing sacral chakra issues, right? There are a lot of people that are experiencing issues as it comes to their creativity feeling stifled, their finances feeling blocked, their reproduction feeling blocked. Just all along, their energy just kind of feeling stagnant or still. And what I'm receiving is that there are those of us, and I've talked about this before, that are here to break some specific generational patterns that have existed. So whether that be a pattern of not taking care of your health, whether that be diabetes, obesity, poverty, whatever the case may be, there are some of us that are here to end those patterns. And so each one of us has missing pieces of that puzzle along the journey that we pick up from other people that help give us the tools, the information, the jewels, as I say, that energy that we need, those keys that we need to help us open and unlock the door to the next phase of our journey so that we can continue, right? So, we hold memory in ourselves. And I've said this before, we hold memory in ourselves. So that be memory of whatever the case may be, whether it be memory of happiness, memory of joy, memory of exciting times, memory of abundance, of wealth, of prosperity, or of lack, of dis-ease, of unwellness, of trauma. All of that gets stored and gets held in ourselves. This is why we talk about self-love. And self-love is so much deeper than just, body washes and, taking long baths and luxurious spa days. It's really about loving yourselves, C-E-L-L-S, loving yourselves. I've talked before about how our DNA gets trapped in our cells, our ancestors. As our ancestors, their DNA runs through our body, right? It's a part of our DNA makeup, our blueprint, our genetic blueprint. And so we need to unlock the cells of our own bodies in order to free our ancestors from bondage, if that makes sense, from the mental and physical slavery that they may be experiencing in another dimension, in another realm, because nobody broke the curse or broke the spell, if you may, before. And so some of us are here to break those spells. And so we want to speak life and speak different things over our bodies, because words are spells. So when you are speaking, you are casting spells. So if you come from a family where people in the family don't show love, don't show affection, these things get passed down from generation to generation. until someone decides or someone comes to change the cycle, to interrupt that pattern. Speak life over your cells because they are listening. Remember, you are the universe, the entire universe, the cosmos, all of it lives inside of you. And so, the universe is listening to you and the universe responds to you. So, whatever it is you want the universe to bring to you, this is what you speak over yourself. If you want to receive wellness, you speak wellness over yourself. Cast a new spell over yourself. And so what we are going to do today, as a part of us breaking these spells of infertility, lack of creativity, stagnant finances, stuck mindsets, we're going to move. We're going to keep moving. We're going to keep moving. And so that's why in the videos you guys will see me moving often. Because you want to start your day moving. You want to continually move the energy so that that energy and motion, or those emotions that you may experience throughout the day, don't get stuck in your cells. And then you pass that on either to someone else as you are speaking out to someone else and projecting what is inside of you externally to someone else, or you are birthing businesses, right? Because it can only be as great as you are. So that you are not projecting and putting that energy into your creation or into creation, right? In any form. But you are truly alchemizing and transmuting that energy because you're allowing it to flow and you're allowing it to go. As it comes through your vessel, you're taking the lessons from whatever it is, taking the information, and you're using that information to build. You're using that information to build. You are transmuting lead into gold. You are the alchemist. So you keep moving, keep flowing. And as we talked about in the last video, use your breath to build your core, to build your stability, right? Use your breath in and out to build your stability. But what we're going to do is we're going to once again grab the energy of the sun, all of that life force energy, all of that healing energy that brings life to the planet, that literally gives life to everything on this earth. It gives life to the very grass that we're standing on and to your very vessel. We are going to grab the energy of the sun as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, we're bringing that energy and harnessing it through every single chakra in our body. Every chakra in our body, from our crown to the root. Now, there are other chakras. Now, I'm quite frankly, I'm not too familiar with the other chakra systems. But as I delve more into that, I will definitely share that information with you all. But we know that your energy field expands far beyond your reach, far beyond the outstretches of your hands, far beyond the upstretches of your arms, far beyond, right? And so, if the crown chakra is the head and your energy center expands far beyond that, just know that there is more, because you are infinite. And as we approach and walk into this August month, August is about balance, the number 8, right? The number 8. August is about balance. The as above, the so below, right? The as above and the so below. It's about the infinite. If you turn it on its side, it's the infinity symbol. August is about infinity. The infinite. It is the merging together of the masculine and the feminine to create the infinite. That infinite spin within your vessel. That infinite spin. So imagine as you enter into and walk into this August month, imagine your vessel being a vessel of infinite spin. As you breathe in, once again, capturing the energy of the sun or harnessing the energy of the sun. Breathe in all the way up, stretch out your spine and walk it out. Stretch out your spine because we're still using our breath to build our core. So stretch out your arms, open up your spine to open up all of your chakra centers. And we're going to bring it down as we breathe out. And we're going to keep moving as we breathe and use our breath and use the sway of our hips to build our core. To build. You are building your vessel using the energy that is within you, that God force energy, right? Within you. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Last time, harnessing the energy of the sun. Harnessing the energy of the sun. Let's breathe in. Opening the spine. Moving your hips. And you exhale and bring that energy down. Bring it down, bring it down. Keep moving. Now, with the sacral chakra, because it controls reproduction, creativity, abundance, right? Birthing. If you are feeling stagnation, and I sense that there are people that are out there that are feeling stagnant, what we are going to do today is first and foremost, remember to drink lots and lots of water. Drink lots of water. Because as you are flushing out the stagnation. You are flushing it out. And as I always tell you, when you're outside and you're doing these, you're grounding your energy, you're grounding into the soil, grounding into the earth. Make sure that you're drinking your water. I have my water today. Let me get that. So make sure that you are drinking your water and you're flushing out all of the stagnation. And I want to stop for a moment there. And talk about stagnation, because one of the other downloads that I received today was about bogs. Now hear me out, because I'm reading and this word came up in my reading like 3 or 4 times, different texts. So a bog is, how do I describe it? A bog, B-O-G, is a place where like aquatic flowers grow. For example, a bog can be something where like lotuses grow. That's a whole different, I'd love to talk to y'all about lotuses today, but that's a whole other conversation. Or is it? Maybe we'll get there. But anyway, a bog is a place where these aquatic flowers grow. And so a bog, generally, the waters are still. Because the type of flowers that grow in a bog, that's what they need. But also in a bog, because the waters are still and stagnant, it attracts insects and parasites. So what we're doing right now is we're swimming our way through the bog. We're swimming our way through that stuck and stagnant waters. So if you feel like you are stuck and stagnant in bog water, swim through it. And as you swim through it, imagine taking your thoughts and shifting them into reality. You are shifting your thoughts into reality, and you are swimming through that stagnant water, moving it out of your way so that you can see clearly. Because in the bog water are insects and parasites. And I've made a video before about parasites that live in your gut, right? Parasites, as we know, are vampiric in nature, meaning they need a host in order to feed. So they cannot stay alive without a host, without you. And so sometimes we go through things in life and we get bogged down energetically and emotionally. And we forget that we can swim. We forget that we can swim through it. We can swim through it. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. We can swim through the bog water. Don't allow yourself to get bogged down. Thank you for that. Don't allow yourself to get bogged down emotionally with old patterns, old belief systems, outdated belief systems, and things that no longer serve you. Don't allow yourself to get bogged down. Because when that happens, you begin to attract parasites. Because the parasite wants to stay alive. And so it wants to keep you in that low energy of you feeling bogged down so that it can stay alive. It wants to stay alive. That is what it wants to do. It wants to live as well, right? But because you want to live and the parasite is literally feeding off of you, you have to make sure that you raise yourself up out of that bog water so that you are not bogged down and you swim your way to see clearly. Swim your way to fresh waters. Now, without that bog water, you may not have known where you were. You may not have known that you were in bog water until you got out of the bog water. You may not have realized you were bogged down until you saw the light. But now that you see the light, you get to be the light. You get to be the light in your own life and to shine that light for other people to see their way through as well. So what we are going to do, because sometimes we are here, as I stated, to break these generational patterns where our families could not see their way through specific things. They couldn't see their way through pain. They couldn't see their way through abuse or neglect or whatever the case may be. They couldn't see their way through because these patterns were repeated over and over, generation to generation. But what we're going to do as we move that stagnant energy that we just swam through. We swam through it. We swam through it. We swam through it, right? We swam through it, right? Move your hips. Move that energy. Move it. Move the energy out of your way. Move it out of your way. Okay? And now what we're going to do, as you continue to breathe, we are going to lift up our ancestors. Lift up your ancestors. So imagine your ancestors like a tree. We talk about trees and how we correspond with nature. So if your legs are the trunks of your trees, think about how old some of these trees on earth are. Thousands of years old. And trees see everything. They've been here so long. So they see everything. Because they are connected through an underground network, right? They are connected through an underground network. And so they speak to each other, right? Like the nosy people in the family, right? They know everything. They see everything. And they can heal. But imagine as your legs being like tree trunks, right? Let's lift up our ancestors. Let's lift up our ancestors, right? Let's lift up our ancestors. Let's lift up our ancestors and recognize for every single time we lift up our ancestors, imagine yourself lifting up yourself and lifting up your family, lifting up your ancestors out of generational patterns that have not served your family, right? You are building your foundation. You are building a more stable foundation because now you know. Now you know. You are the universe. The universe lives inside of you. Your family lives inside of you. Your ancestors live inside of you. So, if you are here to break these generational patterns, to break these things, these strongholds that have had a stronghold on your family, lift them up. Lift them up. Lift them up. Right? And then we want to kick down barriers. Kick down barriers. Right? Kick down barriers. That's what we want to do. Kick down barriers. Right? Lift up your ancestors and kick down barriers. Lift up your ancestors and kick down barriers. So, shifting your thoughts into reality. Think about all of the things, or each thing, that you believe has helped to keep your family or yourself stuck and stagnant and bogged down. Imagine those things. Bring those things to your mind. Lift up your ancestors. Lift up your family. Lift up yourselves. Remind yourselves that you are powerful. Shift your thoughts into reality. You are powerful and you can kick down doors, right? What Biggie said, kicking the door, waving the 4-4. So imagine yourself energetically lifting and raising your ancestors and raising yourself into your power and kicking down the doors, right? So do that as often as you need to. Remember, you are powerful. You are powerful. Let no one tell you otherwise. You are a powerful being that is powerful enough to create and to change your reality, to literally shift the trajectory of yourself and your family, your entire bloodline. Remember, your family is birthed through you, right? Your family is birthed through you. And so if there has been these repeated patterns in your family that have left your cells or have your cells stuck and stagnant and unable to move because you've been bogged down for generations, breathe. Move the energy in your body. Move the waters in your body. Get in touch with your feminine aspect. The feminine, as we talk about, the water is feminine. Water is a feminine principle, right? Powerful enough to clean, powerful enough to drown, right? To cause a storm, whatever the case may be. So whatever you find brewing inside, these bugs are loving me today. Whatever the waters in your body are doing, just know that once you get in touch with your feminine aspect and you are able to talk to yourself, talk to yourselves, you can change how your autonomic nervous system is operating, right? That is your nervous system that controls things that are involuntary, including your sexual drive, right? Blood flow, right? And your sex drive, of course, is tied to your blood flow, because if the reproductive organs are not getting enough blood, as we know, in men, that is what causes erectile dysfunction. In women, that can cause infertility or problems with fertility. Okay? So this is why moving is so important. This is why drinking lots and lots of water is important. And as you drink your water, you want to speak what you want to receive into your water. Water is feminine. It is a receptor. It receives. So you speak whatever it is you want to receive into your water. And as you receive that into your vessel, imagine, once again, we're shifting our thoughts into reality. You imagine all of those things flowing through your body. Flowing through your body. Gently and with ease. And as I say that, the wind blows gently and with ease. So, I hope this video helped someone today. I trust that it will. I thank you all so much for tuning in to Conscious Creations. Once again, if you need any products to help you on your wellness journey, on your spiritual journey, contact me at www.consciouscreations.live. You can definitely join our Rockstar family at on Instagram at consciouscreations.live, Facebook at Conscious Creations Live, Clubhouse at Make Dopeness, and of course, following our YouTube channel here at Conscious Creations. So until next time, love yourself well. You deserve it.